everybody, and welcome to my channel. You probably know me from TikTok. I'm Savvy Belle on TikTok. And today I wanted to do my first little video for you guys, kind of documenting this whole process. So as you can see by the title, I need to have a laparoscopic cyst removal. I don't know what the technical term is. I have an 11 centimeter cyst in my lower region. Mine specifically is behind my uterus, pressing against my bowels is what they can tell. So I kind of want to talk to you basically about the story about how I found out about this, and then take you on the whole process of this. When I was told I needed surgery, or even just that I had this cyst, I was really scared and looking for a lot of information, any information I can. I'm a person who like panics with medical stuff, and so I start researching any information I can find, and then typically with the internet, most of it is horror stories. So I want to take you guys on this very real journey with me, and we can go through it together and see if it's actually as bad as I think it's gonna be, and as terrified as I am for it. So we'll go through it together. So with that, we'll start at the beginning. So for about 6 to 7 months now, I've been having a lot of pain in my stomach, and it just like a lot of bowel problems. I've just been really sick for like a whole week. I wasn't able to eat because I felt so sick, and I can't stop going to the bathroom and all these things, so I was not able to keep any food down. And that was like 6-7 months ago, and I've been extremely bloated. I literally would look like, you know, 15 months pregnant. It was crazy. It was ridiculous. And so I knew something was wrong, so I went and saw like a stomach doctor, like a gastrointestinal doctor, and basically they're like, oh, you have IBS. And it just didn't feel right. I was like, this doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me with all of the things that I'm experiencing. And I was like, okay, whatever. And so background on me too, I've been on birth control for about like 5 to 6 years now for my acne. So I've never really had bad periods because I also skip my periods using my birth control pills. So nothing told me that it was anything going on with like my uterus region, whatever. Everything was like super normal for that. So I assumed it had to be my gut, which is why I saw the gastrointestinal doctor, whatever. So we got the IBS diagnosis. They're like, test for SIBO. So I did a SIBO test. That came back negative too. And I was like, what the hell, you know? So now we're in October, and I'm going to Disney with my family. So I'm from Utah. I live in Utah right now. And we were out in Anaheim in Disneyland when that night at the hotel, I got the most intense wave of nausea I had ever felt in my life. And so I went to the bathroom because I thought I was going to throw up. And then just like excruciating pain in my stomach. Like it had me doubled over and yelling. So I was with my boyfriend, and he went and got my mom, because we were all staying in the same suite together. And he grabbed my mom, and she's like, okay, this has been going on for like, I was like kind of like suffering for like, I think it was like 3 hours. And she's like, we're going to the ER. And it was the middle of the night. It was like 2 a.m. or something. And she's like, we're going to the ER. I was like, I don't want to go to the ER in a place I don't know. And I don't want to go to an ER in Anaheim. So we go to the ER, I get taken back immediately. They thought I had an appendicitis, so they run an ultrasound, and they're like, well, there's like some sort of mass or something. So, and this, by the way, is a 10-hour long process that I'm condensing down very quickly. So then they pull me in for a CT scan. I have a CT scan. I have a bad reaction to the contrast that they put in through the IV for the CT scan, because I never had one before. I didn't know I had an allergic reaction to it, and I couldn't breathe, so that was fun. And then after the CT scan, they're like, you have what looks to be a 10 centimeter mass in your stomach, and your white blood cell count is off. It's too high. And I was like, so, you know, my mind immediately goes thinking, you know, the worst thing, like, you know, the C word, like the cancer word. My dad had it, my grandpa had it. My grandpa passed away from it very recently too, and my dad had a blood cancer, and he passed away just a year and a half ago. And so that's a very scary word to me. So I was very scared. And so they're like, okay, like we need to figure this out. I get sent back out to the waiting room. We're waiting there for hours. Finally, they're like, oh, it's a fibroid. You're just gonna have to live with it. I'm like, I'm in excruciating pain. What do you mean I have to live with this? Like, I literally cannot live with this. And then finally, after like 10 hours, I get sent home, and I now have a 12-hour car ride back to try to get to Utah. That was a joyous time. It was a wonderful time. Fast forward, then I get in with the gynecologist. As soon as I get back to Utah, I schedule an appointment with the gynecologist. They can't get me in for 2 weeks, so we're now looking into like November. And then I go see a gynecologist, and he's like, oh, well, if it's over 10 centimeters, no matter what, it has to come out. He's like, we should just schedule for it to come out. And I was like, what? Like, what do you mean, like, surgery? Like, this word is so scary and I've never had a surgery. It's like, yeah. He's like, but I think we should call somebody else. And so they run a CA-125 panel on me, which is a cancer antigen test, which really is not as scary as I thought it was from the actual research I put into it, because nobody was actually telling me these things. It's actually not that scary. Basically, it's just testing for inflammation in that area, in your abdomen area. So if you have a cyst that large, especially when you're my size, I'm 5 feet tall, and my cyst is actually 11.5 centimeters, it's gonna cause a lot of inflammation. And so my levels are super elevated. A normal range is under 35. Mine came back at like 250. You know, when all you hear is like, oh, you have a cancer antigen test and your levels are like 3 times whatever higher than they should be, and then nobody else gives you any information. And then you get a call from the gynecologist oncologist saying, hey, we have to take your case now. Tell me how scared I was. Okay, so now we're getting to the end of November now. The end of November. So I've been dealing with this for about 2 months now. And so finally I get in with a specialist here in Utah. So my doctor is Dr. Jessica Hun. She's at Utah Valley Women's Health. And she is a specialist in these sort of things. She's like, I will be taking your case. The cyst is really large, you're small, like, I'll be handling it from here. Now we have another appointment scheduled with her just to meet with her to schedule the surgery. So now we're looking into December. So in December, I go and meet her. She is a very, very skilled doctor, and that is the only thing in the world that matters right now. And she told me she has done these things so many times on girls my size, with cysts my size. It's complicated, but I will be having a robotic laparoscopic surgery. She feels that would be the safest one for me. If something were to happen in surgery, it would move to an open surgery where it's like more like a C-section. But right now it's scheduled to be robotic laparoscopic, which is the most minimally invasive and the safest for you know, what we're dealing with, especially where mine is located. Saying I'll have about 5 incisions, so 5 little places all over here, and they'll be using the Da Vinci machine. I don't know how you say it, the Da Vinci robot, which she specializes in. So if you're looking for a doctor who specializes in that. So now we're into December, and she's like, okay, well, let's just book an appointment and get an MRI done so I can try to see more, because part of the problem with all the ultrasounds, I had 5 ultrasounds, including vaginal ultrasounds, done at the ER, and nobody could find my ovary. I had the CT scan, they still couldn't see my right ovary. She's like, I need to figure out where the hell your right ovary is. I cannot see it on any of this imaging, so go in for an MRI. She's like, so schedule the appointment, go in for the MRI, reconvene after that. We scheduled the appointment out for January. I have the MRI about 2 weeks later. They still can't find my right ovary, but the imaging looks good for everything to be benign, so wonderful news for that. But they still can't see my right ovary, so there is a chance in surgery I could be losing it. We're gonna do everything we can. They believe that the cyst is growing inside the ovary because they can't see it, that, or it's been super squashed by how massive the cyst is. We just won't know until we get into surgery, because nowhere on the imaging can you see this stupid ovary. But the left ovary looks really good. So that was a lot of information. It's now the end of December. We just had Christmas. It's about to be New Year's. My appointment is actually scheduled, my surgery is scheduled for New Year's Eve on December 31st, ring in the new year. So we only have a few more days. So today is my first post-op appointment. So I'm gonna take you guys with me. We're going to get some blood work done and answer any questions they have about allergies so we can prepare for the anesthesia, all the things like that. Yeah, so we're gonna go do that, and I will take you guys on this journey with me, and I'm also going to give you all the little tips and tricks that I have learned throughout my time here. Go team. Actually, one thing before I go, stay off Reddit. Stay off Reddit. That's all I'm going to say. Stay off Reddit. You don't need to read those stories. They scared the crap out of me. You don't need to read those stories. The first part of advice I'm going to give you throughout this process: stay off Reddit. Don't get on Reddit. There's nothing good waiting for you on there in those forums. Stay off them. You don't need them. Don't do it. Okay, that's your first tip. So we're about an hour-ish out from my pre-lab appointment. And if you are like me and you absolutely hate getting your labs drawn, so getting an IV, getting a blood draw, whatever it is, I had my doctor prescribe me this numbing cream. It's a lidocaine pilocaine cream. It's just a numbing cream that you put on about an hour before you gotta get poked or whatever. And that literally, it makes it so you don't feel it at all. So this is one of the biggest things you're scared of, because for me, just the thought of needles terrified me like so badly. This will like literally be such a game changer for you. I promise you, you don't feel anything. Like, I didn't even feel like the pressure. People are like, oh, you can still feel the pressure. I can't even feel that. Like, there's no sharp pinch, there's no pressure for me. It's freaking game changer. So you can just have your doctor prescribe it. You can also just get pure lidocaine cream, like 4 or 5% whatever lidocaine cream from like Walmart or whatever, and I've used that too, and that's super helpful as well. Sorry, don't mind my messy kitchen. We're literally just getting back from my mom's house from celebrating Christmas, so all the Christmas gifts are everywhere. But we just put this on in a super thick layer. Child lock, no. push you open. I am. Can you come open this cream for me? I literally can't get it open and it's like gonna spurt everywhere. Liam, everybody. Yay. All right, this stuff is literally a game changer. Like, so my blood draws, like they do them in my elbows because my veins are trash. So you take it, and I don't like to touch it. So I take a little piece of paper towel, and you want it on kind of thick, like so you can still kind of see it. You just sort of guesstimate like where they've kind of gone in before. Like I kind of just look over the veins that I have. I do it on both arms because I'm terrified of like when I tell you guys, like I'm terrified of blood draws and stuff. I'm not dealing with that. I'm not taking the chance to be like, oh, we need to use the other arm, and I was like ill prepared for that. I'm not doing that. And then you can either choose to leave it like that, or you can cover it with a plastic wrap if your doctor says it's okay, because it can like help seep in more. So I always cover plastic wrap, but like my doctor said it was totally fine. That's your first little tip for you. Also, from what I've heard, get 3 bottles of this. Why? Because I heard the gas pain that you'll get from the CO2 gas that they use to inflate your abdomen during surgery can be pretty gnarly and give you like shoulder pain. And so you can use numbing cream over that Furanic nerve, whatever the one that's in your neck, that can be used over that area on that nerve and help kind of numb those nerves there. So you don't really feel the gas pain as much, supposedly, or at all. There's been a ton of studies on it that it made everything significantly better. So we're gonna try that out after surgery and hope that that works, because I'm a wussy when it comes to pain. You guys cannot tell I am terrified for everything, but I have thought of everything. We're prepared and we're doing this together. Get yourself some lidocaine cream. While I wait for this to sit and for us to leave, I wanted to take this time to show you this wonderful, the SAV Battle Pass, week 1, and all my quests. My boyfriend made me this whole thing, this whole rewards, this little system I'll show you, of all these little tests that I have to do. So like walking around, doing a meditation, 1 journal entry, 1 fortnight kill, and these are all the things that I can win during my bed rotting time after surgery, which I think is a freaking awesome idea, and I love it so much, and it was so thoughtful and sweet because I've been really struggling. I'm a super active person, and so the thought of having to like not be active is terrifying. So I love the fact that he did this. Basically, the more I bed rot, the more points I get, and the points can be redeemed for all these awesome rewards. Right now I'm trying to go for the Fortnite skin or the $50 Temu shopping spree. I just thought that was so sweet. He made literally all of this and printed it out, and every week I will have new rewards depending on what stage of recovery I am in, because when you have a laparoscopic surgery, you're down for about 4 to 6 weeks. You can't go to the gym or anything like that, and so the brain thoughts were not great. But now I get all these wonderful rewards to try to get. So I just thought that was so sweet, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. Really quick, I just wanted to show you guys my little drawer I have ready and set up for my surgery. These are just some clothes that I have. So I have been buying clothes that are a size medium, large. I'm typically an extra small or small because I've been so bloated and it has been so painful to wear any of my real clothes. I have only been able to wear like sweatpants and everything, and even those are too tight on me. So I've been buying a bunch of random, like just cheap clothes from TikTok Shop and Amazon to get me through. You want very loose clothes for this surgery. So I have everything set up right here, but another thing you also want to think about too is getting just some junk underwear. It doesn't need to be some Victoria's Secret type thing. I literally got this whole like 5-pack off Amazon for like $10, and these are also 2 sizes too big because you're gonna have incisions there and you're not gonna want to put like a lot of pressure or pain. So make sure everything is very, very loose. Like it could just like fall right off you loose. And then also this is what I got to wear the day of my surgery. This is a nightgown, and it has a full button up front, so you don't need to lift your arms to take off your shirt or anything like that, and you can have somebody help you change very easily from your hospital gown into this to go home. And then I have sweatpants that are about 3 sizes too big to ride home, and it is winter here in Utah, so it's very, very cold, so I'll just have some pants on under this if I can handle it. If not, I'll just have this nice little button-up nightgown that's super soft and buttons all the way up in the front, so you don't have to move or anything, and somebody can pretty much just help dress you. And then I just have all my little comfortable clothes here ready to go. I have all the sets laid out because I still want to at least look cute even though I'm recovering, so I can have my boyfriend come up here and just grab the clothes that I need. But having a drawer like this, I can literally just tell him, hey, all the clothes I can wear are just in this one drawer, please go get them for me. And then making sure you have really loose clothes to wear is going to help so much. We are on our way. But I'm numbed, so it's okay. I don't like needles. I don't like them. Okay, so we have just arrived here at the hospital where I'll be having the surgery. He's just plugging the car in right now. I'm having mine, like I said, at St. Mark's with Dr. Hun, who's a super good specialist. So if you guys are looking for one, we'll see how this experience goes, and maybe you can use her if you're in the Utah area. But it's time to go in. My arms are nice and numb, so let's go get our blood draw. Okay, Tesla. I'm very nervous. I don't like blood draws. I don't like them. It's okay. I'm very scared. I don't like blood draws. I don't like them. So we just finished with our lab work. They're very, very nice here. If you guys ever need to get this done, this is a very nice hospital. They were very sweet and patient with me. It is a lot, like, not to freaking out, but they do take, it's like 5 tubes for the blood draw, so make sure you eat and drink water, because I kind of feel like crap now. But it really wasn't that bad, and they're super patient. Basically all that happens is you go in, they do, at least for me, they asked me a bunch of questions, any allergies I have, kind of walked me through what was going to happen day of, gave me a little to-go bag with some soap I have to like wash up with before the surgery, and then did a blood draw, and so easy peasy, in and out. I'm gonna go home and take a nap. Swig time. Woohoo! Unpopular opinion, fabulous Sprite is better than swig, but the best drink to get is a Sprite with strawberry, guava, and mango in it. He's boring and gets Diet Coke with lime. I know what I'm doing. Listen to me. Trust me. What? Gonna get some food now. Food and drinks have been obtained. It is time to go home now, eat, and take a fat nap. Tomorrow is 24-hour pre-surgery day, so we're gonna go have a spa day together. I'll show you guys some clips from that. Do a little relaxation, get some massages, get our bodies and minds in the best state we can for a surgery, because that's also very, very important. So if you're going through the surgery, make sure whatever you need to do, if you practice mindfulness, wellness, whatever you need to do, get your body and mind in the right shape, and that will help with the recovery and healing process a lot more, help things go a lot smoother. So we're gonna have a nice spa day tomorrow. We're going home, eat some food, take a nap, rest up, and yeah, it's almost surgery day, but we have a spa day tomorrow, so that's okay. So I'm chilling on the couch with my heating pad because TMI, but I stopped taking my birth control pills because we were told you have to stop taking them a week before your surgery. So I stopped them. Apparently you don't need to stop them at all. So now I get to deal with like period cramps on top of everything else. That's a side point. I just got back my test results for my blood draw, which is crazy. It's only been I think 2 hours. Tell me how stressed I was when it came back with abnormal results. So like I told you guys before, I already have kind of a fear with this because my CA 125 came back at over 200 when the normal range was 35, which I was told by the gynecologist oncologist, they don't even really use that test on people my age. I'm 29, and they don't even really do that because if you have a mass, especially one as big as me, no matter what, that's going to be elevated because inflammation from the mass, so it doesn't tell them anything. But then I got these results back, and so there was 2 little testings that came back from, because I had a full blood panel done, and both of them just said abnormal, and I was like tell me the amount of anxiety I've had with all of this has been absolutely wild, and I just want to be transparent with all of you, but so I started freaking out. I was like, oh my god, abnormal. And so but I looked into it. I sent all my test results to ChatGPT. If you guys didn't know, you can screenshot all of your test results, everything that you get, and you can send them all into chat. I've given it my CT results, my MRI, my blood panels, literally everything. I've just been keeping in this one thread for chat to remember, and I'm like, here, help me with this. And it explains everything and breaks it all down. So I did test high. Both the test panels came back abnormal because I tested high for red blood cell count and chemocrit and anion, something like that. There was a few that I tested high for. So if you guys test high too, throw them into chat and have chat dissect it for you, because it's actually not that big of a deal. I'm just kind of dehydrated and have a lack of protein, which is just because I haven't really been able to eat very well because this stuff makes me so sick. So I haven't really been able to eat, so that's not a surprise at all. So everything actually came back fairly normal for what I'm going through. The levels that were a little high is actually nothing to be worried about. It's actually to be expected with what I'm going through. So before you panic like I do, throw your test results into chat. Let chat kind of break it down for you. I ask it to break it down for me like a child who's really scared, and it dumbs it down so it's it doesn't freak you out more than all this medical terminology, because they're not that big of a deal. So I highly recommend you do that. Chat has been a lifesaver through all this for me. The amount of medical information and history I've given it about myself has been very helpful, because it can help make it very bite-sized. I would have just sitting here ruminating over all these test results that are abnormal and high and all this shit. It's not a big deal. I'm literally just dehydrated and need some protein in my diet. That's it. But yeah, so if you guys are doing that, try using ChatGPT or any other little AI thing, whatever it is. But yeah, that was just my little updated note for you. And I'm gonna go suffer, even though apparently I didn't need to stop my birth control pills. That was fun to learn today, but I'm gonna sit here with my heating pad and swig and try to calm my anxiety down after looking at those results. Hello, my wonderful people. Hello, good morning. It is the next day. We are 24 hours out from surgery. We are getting ready to go have a spa day up at Snowbird. We're gonna do some yoga, some meditation, and then get a massage and relax in the hot tub. and kind of just get our mind and body in check. Me and my boyfriend are going. I feel like really important that I think before you do any of these surgeries, especially if you have like extreme anxiety around it like I do, I think it's important to do something like very self-care, whatever that looks like to you, you know, the day before, just to kind of, whatever it is. For me, I need to get out of this house. My mind has been absolutely racing. I mean, for the last like several freaking months, my mind has just been absolutely racing. I've been so anxious. I've been having like anxiety attacks every night, and it's just been really difficult. I'm trying to get better and more mentally strong place. I just have a lot of fear with these things. I have a lot of fear with anything like medical related hospitals. So yeah, yesterday was like hard and scary because my blood draw, and they also gave me my little hospital band, which I have to wear, I guess, from the time you get your blood draw to the time you go to surgery, which I don't know why you have to do that. But it's like been like a constant reminder. It feels like a shackle, or like what are those things, those ankle monitors? It feels like that, and it just like constantly reminds me that like we're so close to the surgery. So I've been having a lot of anxiety this morning. It was really hard for me to fall asleep last night because I was so scared, and then I woke up just instantly just as scared. So I think this spa day is going to be really, really good. I also do believe that, you know, when your mind is healthy, your body can recover a lot easier. Like there's a lot of things your body can do. I love to lean in more into holistic healing approaches, which is also why I don't love the idea of surgeries and things like that. I tend to try to avoid those things. I believe our bodies are really amazing things. It's just hard when you need that like scientific medical intervention. We're gonna go get our mind and body clear. A nice spa day is very good, very relaxing, will help get our bodies and our minds where they need to be. If you guys are having any sort of surgeries like this, I would strongly recommend just doing something the day before, whatever makes you feel good, whether that's, you know, just going out to the bookstore and browsing. Like I'm taking a lot of trips to Barnes and Noble and just browsing the aisles because I'm having an anxiety attack. Do you guys see how bad my little vanity light is like flashing right now? Like, do you see it? It's like tweaking. That's okay. It's like breaking. It's fine. I take a lot of trips to Barnes and Noble and like just browse the aisles. So like that's totally free. You can go to a bookstore and just browse. That calms me down a lot. Or like, I don't know, go out and get some like face masks or like whatever like you think self-care is for you. Do something very kind for yourself. And for me, it's like getting out of the house, not letting my thoughts like ruminate up in there and spiral. Yeah, I'm gonna go do something real relaxing. So let's go have a little spa day and get ready because yeah, in about a few hours I should be getting a call to know what time my surgery is. They didn't tell me a time. They said they'll call it the day before. So that's also the hard part why I'm having some anxiety right now, is I'm like a planner. I like to know what's happening, especially with things like this, and I have no idea what my surgery will be tomorrow. I just know it's at some point tomorrow, and I have to wait for a call for them to tell me. So waiting for that, and yeah, we'll go from there. We got this, guys. We got this. Yay. Let's go spa day. Our way to the spa. Dude, these houses are crazy up here. They're like little mini mansions. Oh my god. It's a real mansion. The spa. We're at the Cliff Spa and Lodge. Look how pretty this is. It's what the mental health has been needing. To just not be out ruminating in my thoughts. Why is it warm here? It's not supposed to be warm here. That's okay. How is your spa day so far?
It's good. Quite relaxing, minus the helicopters that were flying around.
Yeah, there was like, it's probably like about 10 times.
Yeah.
Somebody was not having a good day.
No. Otherwise, very relaxing, very toasty, and the hot tub is a good day so far.
And because it's holidays right now, they have free hot chocolate and snacks in the lobby. So we took a break from the spa to go get some.
This was a big score.
This was a very big score. Still haven't gotten a call for my surgery yet. We're still waiting for that. It could be any time now because it's after 3. So very anxious-ies, very nervous-ies. But yeah, it's been very nice to get out of the house, do a nice relaxing spa day. I'm looking forward to our massages. And I just really want to know the time so I can like walk in and deal with it. And yeah, so that's how that's going so far. Okay, I've been crying a lot. And that's okay because the point of this whole thing that I'm doing is to make this hopefully less scary to everybody going through it because I'm freaking terrified. I just got the call. My appointment is at noon tomorrow. and I was told that like the prep will be about an hour, hour and a half before surgery. I'll go back for surgery. The surgery will be about 2 hours, and that's with them putting to sleep and waking up. So surgery is actually not that long. I'm scared, and I just want to tell all of you that are probably watching this, because you're only probably watching this for one single reason, and that's because you're probably going through this too. It's probably okay to be scared and anxious. I'm very scared. I'm very anxious. But my hope is for once this is all done, you guys are gonna see the whole process, and like literally, like I hope that this is the worst part of it. Like I hope I'm able to literally tell you guys like the worst part of it. This has been all of the like lead up and waiting and anxiety of it, and everything else actually feels way easier. That's like my hope for the end of all of this. But it is okay to be scared. I'm very scared, and you're not alone in that fear. I don't think it's gonna be as bad as we feel like it is, but I guess we'll see. But until then, I just wanted to be real and tell you it's okay to be afraid, because I'm afraid, and we'll be afraid together. Yeah, but we are sitting.
You are
here.
not looking back.
We are sitting here
Beautiful.
for dinner. Right, this is the dinner, so we're gonna get some food, and then we have massages. And I'm feeling better. Not great, but better. That's all that matters. He's just like, oh my god, please don't cry. I'm not gonna cry again. I probably will, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. My eyes are still swollen from crying, it's fine. But so we're gonna get some food. We're gonna do some salmon.
Yeah.
We're gonna sit with our thoughts. And we're gonna go about our life. Oh my god. It's a chocolate fondue pot.
It's a lot of sugar.
No, it's not. I'm eating all of it. It's my final meal.
It's a hot egg. Oh my god.
Jacuzzi round 2. It is so dark and so cold. It is so cold here. But if you come here, it's like the prettiest thing ever. And the pool is actually so warm, so like you don't even have to worry about freezing in the middle of it. But it's really cold. It's really freaking cold. It's really freaking cold. I am just in the changing room, but it is time for us to go get some massages, to put on a new warm robe, and we'll relax. We did the steam room, we did this jacuzzi pool. Sorry, I'm trying to talk in quiet so I don't bother anybody else. And now it's time to go get some massages, so let's go do that. So it is almost time for our massages. And if you need a book to read, you should read this one. Oh, it's backwards. Well, it's Change Your Thoughts, Change Your Life. And it's very good. It's very helpful. But it's getting late, so we have to be quiet. It's super dark in here, but we just finished our massages. And I'm in a genuine flow state right now. And this is so good. Oh, very nice. Okay, we're all done with our massages, all changed, and now it's time to head home. It's pretty late. Tomorrow is surgery day, so, but I feel a lot better after my massage, so I definitely recommend doing something self-care, because my body definitely feels a lot better and more ready to tackle this. So that was a good thing to learn. Another friendly tip: do something that makes you feel relaxed. You feel a lot better, like 60% better. You're still scared, but 60% better. So do that. It's surgery day. I don't know why we're laughing about that. It's not funny. It's not a good time. It's not funny. But I wanted to show you guys the setup. That's where Liam is gonna sleep. And this is where I'm going to sleep until I can get up. Dude, I think we have the steepest stairs I've ever seen. It's like almost straight up and down. Anyway, that's irrelevant to what I was saying. Over here is like the things you should have like ready for when you come home. So I have a clean change of clothes, because you're not allowed to shower right when you come home, but I still want to get like the icky off. So I have clean clothes to change into. I have my heating pad, and this is one you guys can get too. It's like purposely for your shoulders, which is where a lot of the like gas pain, from what I understand, will be. And if you put it right there on your shoulders where those nerves are, it's supposed to help alleviate that a lot. And then we have these like little lidocaine patches. They just like stick on, so I thought that might be a little easier to deal with. I have this IB guard, which is just little peppermint capsules. They're extended release, so that should help with the gas pains and getting out as well. I also have peppermint tea, but I don't really like drinking that, so I thought the little capsules hopefully will work. And then I have more of the numbing cream that you can also put on your shoulders, and that should help. And then just like random things too to keep you entertained. So like I have this like little Suki. I'm actually excited for this, so I'm gonna show you this because I'm proud of it. I'm gonna build a Suki's car for Fast and Furious. And then I have like my books So I have some manga, and then I've been really excited to read these. It's Big Panda and Tiny Dragon. I got these for Christmas, so I'm very excited for that. And yeah, and then hopefully I'll be only down here for like, hopefully 24 hours, because I got to get upstairs to shower. Hopefully tomorrow they'll let me shower, if not the next day. So I'll be down here until then, and then hopefully I'll get up. We have another couch up there where I will hopefully move my butt to bed rot for the next however long until I can get myself into bed, because we have a really, really tall bed, so that's not gonna happen. Oh, and then also make sure you pack a little overnight bag in case you do get stuck there for any reason overnight. Mine's planned for same day, so I should be coming home right after, but I have an overnight bag. I have another heating pad in there because they don't offer those at like hospitals, so make sure you bring a heating pad just in case you get stuck there. I have more of the IB Guard, the peppermint capsules, phone charger, iPad, just anything you might need to make you a little more comfortable if you do end up getting stuck there for longer than you want. I'm scared and anxious, but I'm actually not as bad as yesterday, which is really weird. So I was telling Lena that I accepted my fate, and like I'm just in the zen state of like, oh, I'm gonna die, and I guess I'm okay with that. Or the massage actually helped like really loosen up my body a lot. When our bodies are looser, our minds can like feel more at ease. So I think that actually helped a lot. Or I just accepted my fate and I'm a goner. Yep, I'm all clean. I had to use the worst soap of my life. They give you the most disgusting soap. It smells like rubbing alcohol mixed with like freaking Lysol. Like, I was like, what am I rubbing on my body? And it dries your skin out like crazy. And I'm like a huge lotion freak. And I only use like Bath and Body Works products. So I'm like, this smells bad. It feels bad. I can't put any lotion on. I can't put any perfume on. So for anybody who's worried what it's going to look like, here's like a before and after. So here's a before. I know a lot of people are worried about how bloated you get after gas pain. So we're going to take a quick before. You can actually see my stomach where the mass is located. So you see this kind of hard to tell in this light, but there's a dip right here. It caves in and then it goes back out. This is actually the spot mine is in. So we'll be able to kind of see and judge that. This, in theory, should get better right away, but this whole area will probably be poofed out because of the gas that goes in. So for anybody worried about that, we're gonna do a quick little before and after for you so you know what to expect. And also for me, I was super worried about any like surgical scars or anything like that. So I'll be doing updated videos for you guys. You can also go check on TikTok. So I probably won't make like a whole video just about that. I'll probably do like a month update after recovery and everything like that. But if you want to keep following along like month to month after that about how like the scars heal, things like that, then you can do that. Yeah, I think that's all the prep work. We'll leave here in like an hour. So it is time. We are on our way. I might go back. I have my pillow, my blanket, an overnight bag. He has his overnight bag. I'm numbing both my arms. I kind of just traced over where my veins are because I think they give you IVs in your hands for surgeries. So I'm numbing those up so that doesn't hurt as bad. But we're gonna go meet my mom and then we'll head over to the hospital. Go team. Okay, so we just arrived to the hospital. I have a stuffed animal my mom gave me because I'm terrified. But like I said, I hope at the end of this video, the worst part of all this was the anxiety leading up to it. So it's very cold, so we're gonna get inside and start the process. We were already on check-in, so here we go. All right, so I'm dressed and vaxxed and squeaky clean. I'm a little scared, but they're very, very nice here. Just some anxiety, but that's okay. I think this is gonna be the worst part of it, I really do. So yeah, I don't know how much more I'll be filming or what's the next process is. I'll try to keep it up. He's gonna help me. But yeah, we're all checked in. Yeah, now we just wait. Okay, so the IV is in and we're all hooked up to our vital stuff. I look a little crazy right now, it's okay. I talked to the surgeon and the anesthesiologist. I'm having robotic surgery and she said for mine specifically, I'm gonna be having 5 incisions across my midline. So the belly button is 1 and there will be 2 on each side of that. And then the left side will be a little bit bigger. She thinks the right ovary does have to be removed from what she's seen, but if there's anything left, then we'll be able to keep the ovary. That was definitely one of my biggest fears coming into that, so it's a little hard, but I'm glad I'm facing it now while I'm like awake and coherent. They're gonna come give me something to help with the anxiety, and then after that I'll be wheeled back to the OR. So the next time you guys will see this update is when I'm back with my family and waking up from anesthesia, hopefully with both ovaries, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll go from there. Hopefully this is the worst of it. It's just this friggin' anxiety because it's been a lot, so. Oh my God, I should have looked at myself. That's okay. Good morning. It's morning and where's my window? It's morning, and I'm still here, obviously. I actually ended up getting admitted yesterday. Yesterday kind of went crazy. So I got admitted, not because anything went wrong surgery-wise. Surgery went great. They were able to save both ovaries, which is amazing, even though my cyst was actually like in my ovary, and my ovary was twisted. They have no idea why my ovary was actually safe and healthy. But I was able to keep that and get the cyst removed. And yeah, so everything went great, beautiful, wonderful. I have 5 incisions across here. Everything was perfect up until the point where I was moving into the recovery room. And they're like, oh, how's your pain? I was like, oh, you know, it's a little tender. And so they gave me a pain medication, which would turn out I'm extremely allergic to opioids and had a super massive reaction, an allergic reaction to it. And so they were able to get it calmed down like right away, but just to keep me safe and to make sure everything was okay, I just got admitted for the night. It was also like really late at this point too. And so it's like, all you need to do is just like sleep. So I got some sleep, and yeah, now I'm here. Hopefully, it's like 7:30 in the morning. I just got some food, and hopefully I'll be able to get discharged soon. Pain management is not, I mean, it's uncomfortable for sure, but nothing you can't handle. Definitely not difficult. So if I hadn't had an allergic reaction, I think we would have been fine. Okay, so I am home, obviously. I still have yet to shower, which is disgusting, but hopefully that will be today. I was able to get home, and I pretty much just slept the entire night. I think it's because I had no sleep in the hospital or anything like that. I've been sleeping with this little heating pad under my shoulders, and I have my ice pack on, which is literally just a baggie of ice. I keep that on, and then I've moved off of any other medications or anything like that, and I only take Tylenol and ibuprofen, and I just like stagger them. Been able to get up and go to the bathroom a few times, so that's always a good thing. I would say the pain is like been like punched in the stomach, or you did a really hard ab workout. When you're just laying here, the gas pain's been okay. There's been a few moments where I was like, oh, that sucks, but it's nothing to be scared about. Like, you don't need to be scared for any of this. Just like the ache in my abs is like literally what I do. I'm probably gonna make him do one of my really harsh ab workouts, which used to at this point, so that hasn't been too big of a deal. Definitely wouldn't be as scared of the surgery as you need to be, and just let your mind and body just rest and recover as much as needed. I'm kind of scared to take, I still have my belly binder on from the hospital because I haven't showered yet. I think my biggest fear right now is taking that off, because I haven't really seen any of the incision sites or anything like that yet. I think I have, but I can't fully remember everything. Kind of scared to take that off, take a shower. I'm also kind of scared to take a shower because I don't know if that's gonna like hurt or something, but my mom's gonna come over and help me shower at some point today, and we'll see how that goes. And that'll be our next, hopefully our last big thing that we need to like try to get through. I have been farting and burping up a storm, which is TMI, but it helps. So if you can, just do it. I absolutely hate making bodily noises like that, so that's been very embarrassing for me. Just do it and you feel a lot better. I haven't really had much gas pain in the shoulders like people have said. I think the most I felt is like if you sleep wrong, like if you slept long on your neck for too long, that's kind of what I felt. But this heating pad makes it a lot better. Nothing to be scared of. Hasn't been too bad. I don't think you guys have too much to be scared of. I think the horror stories are horror stories, and it's not bad. Like, you kind of feel like crap. But honestly, it's like kind of like if you've ever had like the flu or COVID and you just kind of want to lay in bed and sleep all day, it's kind of the same thing. It's not that different. So right now we're watching TV, having our morning tea. My mom will come over at some point and we'll do our shower, and that will be our last big hump to try to get over. Then I will update you guys on what it's looking like down there. So probably next video clip you guys see, trigger warning, will just be what the incision sites look like, so you guys can have a better idea if that's something you want to see. If not, skip over that part of the video. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we're up and we're going. Trigger warning if you don't want to see what it looks like. Turn off the video now. Come back in like a minute or so. I'm finally up. I'm about to do my skincare. I was able to take a shower and wash my hair, which was honestly the most amazing feeling in the world. If you've ever been in the hospital, you know just how healing just even a warm shower can be, and getting your hair washed, at least for me. But I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. I am technically, I guess, 2 days post-op or something if you count the surgery day. Keep in mind, this is the worst it's going to look. I also have this walker, which they gave me in the hospital to help me kind of walk around on my own, and it's been actually one of the most helpful things that I've had. So I highly recommend it. You can pick these up. We picked this one up at Walmart because we couldn't take the hospital one home. Anyway, let's get to this, and I will show you guys kind of what it looks like. I don't know how to hold this and move this and my phone at the same time. I'm still moving very slow because I don't want it to hurt, so I'm very scared of it hurting, but I will kind of show you guys what mine looks like. So I'm very bloated and swollen, as you can see. But as you can see, like too, that big bubble I had from here to my belly button down to my pelvis is like already pretty much gone. It's just the bloating from the gas they use in the surgery. It was covered with surgical glue, and I am very, very bruised, which is making this look much more angry than possible. I've always bruised really bad, so don't worry about that. I'm just a bruiser. I'm not sure what happened here. There are some little extra ones right here. I don't know if maybe they just like missed or something. I don't know what that is. And then that little scar there, that's just for my belly ring that was right there. And so with mine specifically, because I had a very large 11 centimeter mass, and mine was actually solid. I had a solid mass. They had to go through my belly button. Usually they said they take it out from the side with the robotic laparoscopic surgery. They usually try to take it out from the side, but because of mine, it would have torn through too much muscle tissue, and they wanted recovery to be a little easier for me, that they actually went through my belly button completely. But because they had to do that, they actually had to extend my belly button downwards. So my belly button ends about here, and they had to end about right here. So it's a little more painful on my belly button area, but she said it would have been a lot worse over here on this side where they were planning on it. So very grateful that they made a last minute call to go ahead and just extend the belly button down and pull it out through that. But yes, we're up, we're moving, and it's only been like, I don't know, 48 hours, something, I don't know, since surgery. It hasn't been too long, but I just wanted to show you guys it's not that scary, not that bad. We're up, we're moving. I'm about to go do my skincare, take my contacts out, and then lay down and watch some TV for the rest of the night. And then hopefully tomorrow will be just a little bit easier. So let's go. So I'm couch rotting, but it's only been a day, and I already acquired my first sticker pack from my little board. And so I'm halfway to almost my Fortnite skin at 300.
Yes,
but I got some little Twin Stars puffy sticker shit. So that is amazing, and today I'm gonna try to get the rest of my Fortnite skin. Trigger warning if you don't want to see it. This is day 3 technically. I think counting surgery day. Bruising is going down. It's finally starting to turn yellow, which is awesome. Swelling is also going down. I mean, I'm still super bloated and gassy, but to be expected. Only 3 days, and yeah, time to look at it. Okay, we are at day 4 post-op. I don't even remember anymore. The days are blurring together, but here's how we're looking. Trigger warning. All right, so it definitely looks like kind of worse because the yellowing, but that's actually such a good sign because the bruising is getting better. I'm actually going to show you guys a little more close up. So that's kind of what it's looking like. It's pretty gross, I know, but still super bloated. Clothes still do not fit, but wearing very baggy clothes. Oh, he's here. I wanted to show you guys this. So you saw the little belly binder they gave me. It was like just this, like a normal one but it like went up from like my boobs all the way down to like my hips, and it was so uncomfortable. But I just got this off of Amazon. So everything I'm gonna link you can find actually in my Amazon storefront, which is just linked in the description of this video. All my like outfits that I've been wearing for recovery, literally everything I've been showing you is all from Amazon. I'll have it linked. If you order from me, I get a little commission, so if you like everything, make sure you order from my link. But anyway, this is the belly band I've ordered that I've been wearing. This has changed the game for me. I have been able to walk without my walker. I've been able to get up and off the couch by myself, get up to the bathroom by myself. This has been probably the absolute best thing out of all the things I ordered, all the things I prepped for. It's this little belly band because it's just this like one string thing, whatever, and you just wrap it to fit your body specifically, which is absolutely amazing. You can do the exact amount of tightness you want. This, if you don't order anything else to prep for your surgery, this right here has been amazing. This and my nightgowns that I had, the little front button ones, but this one, This one is everything, but feeling a little bit better today. Got to hang out with my mom, had a movie day. She came over, brought us food. Got dressed in real people clothes for the first time, so that's awesome. Doing better and better, and we're only like a few days into this, so definitely nothing to be scared of. So check back tomorrow. Okay, so it's officially day 5, including surgery day. So if you don't include surgery day, which is technically day 0, it's actually 4 days post-op. Feeling a lot better today. Today's probably like, I took a fat ass nap today, so I feel awesome. I took like a 3-hour long nap, so that was pretty great. We're gonna do a little update on the incisions, see how they're doing. So, ready? The bruising is getting a lot better. Like, it's like spreading and fading really nice. I am like bloated like a freaking cow. My clothes don't fit, but that's okay. It was to be expected, so I got some clothes that were obviously way too big. Here's the up close. But side news, we actually got some amazing news today. My pathology reports came back and everything is 100% benign. So everything that they did tested on 100% benign. There is 0% anything suspicious for malignancy or anything like that. So we are so blessed and fortunate that that is the case. We're lucky we had such a skilled surgeon who pretty much knew like right when she was in there that like, she's like, yeah, it's not that. So, but I'm just a worrier. I just worry, I stress. And so I was stressed. I was like, maybe she missed something. Maybe she didn't know. But no, we got the reports back today, so that's awesome. Oh yeah, so it turns out my little cyst was, so I was told originally in the ER that it was 10 centimeters, and then I was told during my MRI that it was 11 centimeters. I found out today during the pathology report, it was 16 centimeters. That's a big boy. That's a big boy. Especially when you're my size and you're 5 feet freaking tall. That's a big boy. That is 16 centimeters. And the fact we did not have to move to an open surgery and literally all she did was like probably an extra inch below the belly button is wild. And that she saved my ovary is absolutely insane. My ovary was one, I don't know if I ever told you guys, but my ovary was twisted around this thing. So my fibroid, I guess, was hanging from my ovary. And the ovary was like wrapped around it. So the ovary was twisted and it was dangling just like a little freaking Christmas decoration hanging off a Christmas tree. At 16 centimeters and 382 grams of weight, she was able to save my ovary and get it all gone. And it turns out there was also 2 of them. So there was the one massive big boy, which we knew that was when I was getting removed. And then I guess that she also found a smaller one while she was in there and removed that too, just so like there was no way it could cause like future problems, whether it grew or dissolved on its own. It's gone now. So that's, I think it's great she did that just so I don't have to go through this again. But yeah, wild news, 16 centimeters. Like I'm still trying to wrap my head around that. And the fact she was able to save my ovary with it being twisted with a torsion for literally months. Because it probably twisted back in Anaheim when I felt that, like when I went to the ER, it probably had twisted then and didn't untwist. And so I had just been living with this, like, because I had been in chronic pain. I had been in so much pain for like months of my life. That's also why I think this is more of a minor thing, because I've been in so much pain for so long leading up to the surgery. I was living with a torsion and I was still doing things like rock climbing, going to the gym, because I was like, oh, everybody says I'm fine, so I must just being a baby about it. But yeah, that is the update for now. Tomorrow will be day 6 since surgery. So wow, crazy. We're coming up on a week anniversary since surgery day. That's awesome. But yeah, that's the update for today. All good news, all good things. We're very, very happy. We're very, very happy about it. Oh, so cute. That's so cute. That's so nice. Yay, indoor date.
Indoor date night.
My house is the best. Oh my, we've been living in this room, but oh my god, and then we're gonna have a little indoor date night because we have not been able to do dates in quite a while. Why do I look so puffy right now? It's gotta be the iPro or something. I don't know. I look like just a disaster. I look like a disaster. But at least I'm still loved. That's all that matters. I got balloons and flowers. And he bought a bunch of snacks. We're gonna do a date night and we're gonna play. He downloaded a new video game for us to try out, a new co-op video game. It's called Raft. So we do that. We've been playing Fortnite literally every night. We've been getting online with my brother and his girlfriend. And we just play squads. And tonight we're going to do a new video game together called Raft. For date tonight. I'm going to get back to my journaling and finish up that really quick. And yeah, also, if you need book recommendations, for what you want to read, I've been reading a ton of books, so I have nothing else to do in my life right now. This, highly recommend this. It's called Change Your Thoughts, Change Your Life by Dr. Wayne Dwyer. Literally, this book changed so many things. I actually read it many years ago when my dad recommended it to me. Started rereading it now because it's just been very helpful with everything I've been going through. And then this one is actually a new one I got for Christmas. It's called Big Panda and Tiny Dragon. It's based in like Buddhist beliefs, I believe the guy said. He like found a Buddhist book and wrote it after that. And now I'm actually starting this book. He also, it's named by James Norbury. He wrote the Panda book too, and this one's called The Journey with Tiny Dragon and Big Panda. So I recommend them. They're very cute, very awesome, and I'm just journaling kind of about them right now. And yeah, that's today's update. Right, I'm gonna show you my scars. We're gonna do a scar update really quick. That's what we're looking like today. You're finally starting able to see how much further they had to go down past my belly button. Still have no idea what these two are. These don't even have glue over them, so I don't even know what those two are for. But there's all 5. I'm starting to get very nervous because the glue is starting to wear down. We're day 6. I don't know what to count it. So it's Tuesday. I had my surgery last Wednesday. So we're almost 1 week from surgery day. So the glue is starting to wear off, which makes me very scared because I'm like, can like they open up if the glue is gone? I don't know. I've never had like surgical glue to hold like stitches or something together. Like, I don't know how it works. So I'm like, oh, they're starting to dissolve, which they're supposed to. And now I'm like scared. I'm like, wait, no, come back. But I know it's like my body's like healing and it's not, they're not supposed to stay, but like I have like a security blanket attachment type thing to them right now. And so it's been scaring me, but that is what it is. I'm gonna go finish my journaling and then gonna do our little date night. Maybe I'll show you guys how that's going. Yeah.
Okay. Watch one travel vlog of a country you want to go to for at least 20 minutes or longer.
Yes.
You did, yes, we did one for, you did a lot for Japan today.
Don't joke me now.
Okay.
Because I'm already at 300 right now, so I have a Fortnite skin waiting for me.
Okay, so you got 40, you had 44 coins today. That's a lot of coins.
What's my next win? Ooh, a Deco Done set.
You did a Deco Done set.
Hey.
And at 700
Them 2 Fortnite kills coming in clutch right now. Hey. Yeah, fill it in. 520. Count it. Deco Done set. Anyway, that concludes our date night. This is what we do as 30-year-old adults. We play Fortnite with my brother and his girlfriend, who's also 30 years old. And have our own battle pass.
Welcome to adulthood.
That's my balloon. What's up? So it is 1 week since surgery day. It is Wednesday. Wednesday, my guy.
Wednesday, my dude.
And we are having our first car ride. I'm leaving my house.
Oh my goodness.
I'm leaving my house for the first time in a week. I got my little pillow right here. And yeah, we're leaving the house. We're gonna go see my mom, my family. They're just down the road, so we thought it'd be a good little trial. I'm really scared because the last time I was in this car, that was not a fun time.
A little painful.
It's not a fun time, but first car ride.
Yeah.
1 week later. Let's go. Hello. I just realized it's about noon on Thursday, so it's been exactly 1 week since I finally got home from the hospital. That is awesome. I'm sitting here doing my little nails right now. I'm trying to feel more human because I have looked like a bummy little slob for the past week of my life. And that's a little bit weird to me. Like, I haven't done my makeup, I haven't done my hair, I haven't gotten dressed in normal clothes because I'm still like super bloated, and so like normal clothes are really hard. But it's been 1 week. I haven't been taking any ibuprofen or Tylenol because I started getting acid reflux, or I think I told you guys that. So I haven't been on anything. I've just been using ice packs and heat packs when needed. And just kind of living about my life. Went to my mom's last night. It was nice to get out of the house for the first time. I'm doing my nails now so I can feel human again, because you do have to take your nails off. When you have the surgery, you can't have nail polish on or anything, so I had to take my nails off, and I've just been bald since then. So we're gonna do that, feel a little human, and I wanted to give you guys one last final update on the scars, so here we go. This is how we're looking. Officially 1 week post-op. The bruising is pretty much gone. I mean, we still have some areas where it's like lingering, But for the most part, it is not that bad. Swelling has definitely gone down a lot. Inflammation, I'm still super, super bloated, but that also could be because I have IBS too. I don't really know, or maybe it's contributing to that. I'm not really sure. But yeah, that's that for that. So this has been my whole, I guess, week-long journey with this. You guys have seen just pretty much everything. And I'm really glad I did this, just because the more I read about it, like I still get stuff that pops up on my TikTok, like, oh my goodness, I'm having like laparoscopic surgery. I'm so scared, whatever. Like, what do I need to know? Everybody's like, oh, it's gonna be so horrible. Your gas pain's gonna be horrible. You're gonna have horrible shoulder gas pain. You're gonna be suffering. It's like, I didn't have any shoulder gas pain. And that's not a flex. Like, I feel like, for me at least, I didn't have any. I never even needed my heating pad on my shoulders. I never took any Gas X. Never took any peppermint tea. I had all of this stuff on standby because I was so afraid of it. And there really wasn't anything to be worried about. I did have bad gas, like maybe this is TMI, but you guys have seen it all this place, so whatever. I had really bad gas. Like I could not stop burping and farting, and it was so disgusting. For like 4 days, 3-4 days, I don't know how long it was. It was just massive farts. So maybe I just got rid of it very quickly. Maybe that's why I didn't experience any of that pain people talk about, but like I definitely had a gas. If anything, out of this whole experience, the hardest part has just honestly been like, maybe I felt like really embarrassed, because, you know, I was having to have my mom, while I was in the hospital, she was helping me go to the bathroom, and, you know, then my boyfriend, he's having to help me go to the bathroom, take a shower, just get around the house and live. And I felt a lot of guilt because I haven't been able to do anything. I haven't been able to go up and down stairs. I've literally just like laid there like a little slug, like a little lazy slug. And I felt a lot of guilt because I haven't been going to the gym, because obviously I can't, you know, can't go to the gym. I can't do my workouts. I can't help out around the house. I can't do anything. And that's been really hard for me. I think honestly, the mental game of this has been the hardest part, between the lead up and being so scared, being told, you know, I was dying and I had cancer and all these things that were so not true and there was nothing to worry about. And then being so terrified for surgery, the pain of it, the recovery, the scarring, which is honestly not even looking that bad. Like it's healing up really nice. I was so scared. I was like, oh, I'm mutilated now. Like when I first saw it, I was like, oh, I'm gonna be mutilated. Like I'm gonna look like, I call myself Frankenstein. And I just was crying at first. And I think it was also because like I was coming off all like the sedation medicines and things like that. But I was so emotional that it's actually healing up really, really nice. I imagine the scars will be very minimal. I'm also gonna be using scar sheets too, just in case, because I'm like, I just don't want scars. I don't want that. So, but honestly, yeah, I would say that the mental torture of all of this has definitely been the worst, just being stuck at home too. I'm not a person who can be stuck at home. Like I'm in the gym and running errands every day. I'm always out, I'm always hanging out with my family or just doing something. And so it's been really hard to be forced to just sit still and just stay in my house. And I just can't do it. I take a lot of like little walks outside, because I get so cooped up. But if you're having this surgery, honestly, you don't need to be as scared as what the horror stories say. I had a pretty intensive one, with a 16 centimeter cyst and a torsion. There isn't a whole, oh, and it was a solid mass. There isn't a whole lot else that could be going on there. So my surgery was pretty intense. I don't know about other people's. I know they had like multiple, I also had multiple cysts removed. I don't know. What I'm saying is if you're having the surgery, I had a fairly intense one from what I've been reading. There's nothing to be scared about. You don't need to be scared. And that's kind of why I wanted to document this whole process so you could see that. I know I've looked like absolute garbage trash fire this entire video. And this is like your very first impression of me, because it's, you know, my first video out, but that's all right. That's okay. It's real. It's what it is. And yeah, if you guys liked this video, let me know if it helped you. Let me know if you have any questions about my experience or my surgery that I could help maybe ease some of your anxieties or fears or stresses about. Just let me know. If you liked any of the products that I used in this video, I'll have them linked. I'm an Amazon affiliate, TikTok shop affiliate, and I'll have my Amazon storefront linked in this video below. So if you want to help support me, I get a little kickback from Amazon if you guys want to buy any of the things that I mentioned. Yeah, I think that will conclude it. I don't know how to end this. Awkward, I guess. Okay, have a great surgery. Okay, love you, bye.